The Nissan Leaf is an enticing commuter thanks to its low starting price, a wealth of tech and safety features, and energetic driving experience. However, a short driving range and limited fast charging ability sour its overall value. So, without further ado, here are 10 things you need to know about the 2024 Nissan Leaf. When it comes to zipping around town, the Nissan Leaf is your local chariot, handling short travel like a champ. But fair warning, it has its quirks. With a not-so-speedy 50-kilowatt DC fast charging limit, it might test your patience. Clocking in at 180 miles on a single charge during our 75 miles per hour highway test, it's not breaking any distance records. If your routes are quick and close, this hatchback's got your back. Nissan isn't throwing any wild cards into the Leaf game. They've called it quits on production. The smart pick here is the SV Plus reasonable price, top-notch range, a beefier electric motor, and a goodie bag of standard features. For local tours, the Leaf shines. Just don't expect it to be your cross-country road warrior. The standard Leaf S boasts a 147 horsepower motor and a humble 40 kilowatt-hour battery, a nod to the past in our power-hungry present. On the flip side, the Leaf SV Plus struts its stuff with a robust 214 horsepower motor and a more capacious 62 kilowatt-hour battery. In one of the tests, the Leaf S clocked in at 7.4 seconds for the 0 to 60 miles per hour sprint, not breaking speed records, but the sprightly electric motor injects a burst of excitement. While it may trail behind some of its close rivals, hold your horses. The Plus model teases an even livelier acceleration. A standout feature is the Leaf's EPedal, handing drivers the reins to toggle between regenerative braking modes. It's a neat trick, letting you glide or recharge at your whim, adding a dynamic flair to your drive. Embark on the Leaf's electrifying journey, but beware. Patience is the key to unlocking its full potential. This electric car can cozy up to a standard 120-volt outlet or amp up the charge with a 240-volt connection. However, the tale of two outlets takes a dramatic turn in charging times. Nissan promises a 7-hour charging for both the standard Leaf's battery and its beefier counterpart, the Leaf Plus, on a 240-volt connection. The Leaf S flaunts a 40 kilowatt-hour battery with a modest 149 miles of range, a sprint that might fall short in the EV marathon. The SV Plus steps up the game with an EPA-rated 215 miles for those craving a lengthier run, courtesy of its hardier battery pack. You have to keep in mind that the Leaf's charging pace doesn't quite keep up with the electric Joneses, sporting a 40 to 60 kilowatt-hour battery depending on trim. This Leaf lags behind the sleek charging tech of its contemporaries. The base model takes 40 minutes to hit 80%, and the SV Plus extends the wait to a full hour when using a fast charger. Remember those days of wincing at the gas pump, feeling like every fill-up drained your wallet as fast as a race car? It may be time to ditch that thirsty auto in your driveway and upgrade to a greener option. The Leaf struts down city streets, gulping down a measly 123 miles per gallon. And on the highway, the Leaf stretches that gallon to a whopping 99 miles. Picture this, sinking into front seats so plush they rival your living room lazy boy while friends in the back enjoy acres of legroom even 6-footers won't need to play contortionist. That's the Nissan Leaf's magic touch, transforming car rides from cramped chaos to cozy comfort zones. The front boasts a spacious 42.1 inches legroom, letting drivers and front passengers stretch out like royalty. Even the back gets in on the action with 33.5 inches of space, enough for adult-sized humans to relax without knees knocking or elbows jabbing. Forget the squirming and seat wars. This car's spaciousness ensures everyone can chill and enjoy the ride, turning even rush-hour traffic into a breeze. So go ahead, ditch the claustrophobic carpool blues and upgrade to the Leaf, where comfort reigns supreme, and car rides become mini vacations for your legs. Don't let the black fool you. The Leaf's cabin is a well-dressed haven of practicality. Sure, it's not draped in Alcantara, but the bio-suede seats feel sturdy and stylish, and the stitching adds a touch of personality. And while it's all black, the textures are so well matched and seamlessly crafted that it avoids looking cheap. The star of the show is the gauge cluster. a large, clear speedometer flanked by a 7-inch digital screen that transforms to show anything your driving heart desires. It's practical without being boring, comfortable without feeling luxurious, a perfect fit for the eco-conscious adventurer. So buckle up and embrace the dark side. You might be surprised at how much you like it. Don't let the folded seats fool you. The Leaf's cargo space is a shape-shifting marvel. Sure, it might not be a flat floor when the back row takes a nap, but with 23.6 cubic feet behind them, it's still spacious enough for weekend getaways with your partner in crime. Need to pack for a family reunion? Fold those seats down, and bam! 32.3 cubic feet of pure cargo swallowing goodness. That's class-leading space with the seats up, putting even some electric crossovers to shame. Compared to others in the same category, the Leaf's legroom and max cargo with seats down aren't as generous. But remember, this is a budget-friendly EV, and with its trunk space, it punches way above its weight. The Leaf keeps tech simple and straightforward. All models get an 8-inch touchscreen that plays nice with your phone, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, offering maps and tunes at your fingertips. Navigation is an optional add-on, but honestly, your phone might do the trick. The system itself isn't a design masterpiece, but it works. Menus are clear and responsive, and there are no frustrating tech fumbles here. Now for the soundtrack, the standard 6-speaker system does the job, but audiophiles might crave more. The optional Bose upgrade didn't wow us either, so maybe crank up your own playlists and let the road noise be your rhythm. Nissan's Safety Shield 360 comes standard across the board, packing essentials like auto emergency braking, lane departure warnings, and blind spot monitoring. Are you feeling extra fancy? Go for the Pro Pilot Assist, the Leaf's semi-autonomous driving buddy that takes the edge off long trips. What about safety ratings? Its top marks are from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, with a 4-star nod for frontal and rollover tests. The Insurance Institute for Highway Safety is still checking its notes, but so far, the Leaf aces the overlap front and side tests, with a respectable score for the trickier updated side one. Hold on to your wallets, folks, because the base Leaf is here to drop the mic, without draining the battery, of course. At a cool $29,255, it's an electric car bargain that packs a surprising punch. Sure, it doesn't have the bells and whistles of its upgraded siblings, but for everyday driving, it's hard to beat. Unless you regularly push past 150 miles in a single go, the 40 kilowatt-hour battery will keep you cruising comfortably. So if you're looking for a practical and affordable electric entry point, the base Leaf is a champion in disguise. Don't let the lack of fancy extras fool you. This little car is big on value and even bigger on zero-emissions fun.